Man, I knew because of Blade being delayed that this was going to have some sort of negative effect on the rest of the slate of films that's coming out from Marvel Studios. And I feared for this. And some of these films got pushed back so far that now we're not getting two Avengers films in 2025, although one of them does remain in 2025. Secret Wars is going to be pushed back to 2026. But anyways, before I get into the topic, be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so y'all don't miss anything. I post videos here on the daily. We talk a lot about MCU stuff and of course Marvel Spider-Man 2. So if that stuff is for you, then definitely subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Also follow me on social media such as TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for more contents there. If you guys want to check that stuff out, then definitely do so there. Follow me on there as well to get some updates and shorts and fun little videos if you're interested in that as well. And if YouTube is not really your thing, well, you can actually head on to those social media accounts and check out the stuff that I put on there on a daily too. So anyways, let's talk about all this stuff because right now Marvel Studios is kind of like in a heap of trouble and it's a total mess. They're everywhere right now. So Deadpool 3, Blade, Fantastic Four, Avengers Secret Wars get new release dates. So it was only a few months ago that Marvel laid out its ambitious plans for Phase 5 and Phase 6. However, the delay of Blade is having a cascading effect on the MCU schedule. Via The Hollywood Reporter, Marvel has shifted the release dates for Deadpool 3, Blade, Fantastic Four, and Avengers Secret Wars. First up is Blade, obviously. So in my last video from yesterday, if you recall, I talked about how Blade got pushed back. We just found out that the movie got pushed back at least a year. So they needed that time to at least find a new director while they're also rewriting the script. So first up, Blade, which will move to September 6, 2024, date previously held by the third Deadpool film. That gives Marvel nearly a full additional year to find a director and work through Blade's reported production problems. In turn, this news means that Deadpool 3 will now hit theaters November 8th, 2024. That sequel will feature Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman sharing the screen as Deadpool and Wolverine for the first time since X-Men Origins Wolverine in 2009. It also marks the unretirement of Jackman's Wolverine after 2017's Logan. You probably recall, and from that Ryan Reynolds video with Hugh Jackman, that they showed the release date for Deadpool 3, which would be September 9th, 2024. Well, it got pushed back only a couple months later into the same year. So it's not that big of a deal, but like the other films that got pushed back is quite a big deal. Like, it got pushed back significantly, some as far as like 6 to 8 months. So Fantastic Four is vacating 2024 entirely, which I think would be poetic enough if their movie debuted in 2024, because Fantastic Four 2024, that's just me, but they're vacating 2024 entirely and they're launching February 14th, 2025. WandaVision director Matt Shakman was only recently hired to direct the reboot. However, none of the FF stars have currently been cast. There are still a few unannounced Marvel projects in Phase 6, but the final part of the multiverse saga, Avengers Secret Wars, is moving back 6 months. It will now hit theaters on May 1st, 2026. Regardless, the Avengers The Kang Dynasty is still on track for release on May 2nd, 2025. This will also eliminate a 6-month gap between the two movies and give the Avengers sequels a traditional 1-year space between each other on the release schedule, which I think I do have a preference for this. I mean, to get big, huge blockbusters back to back in a 6-month increment is a little overwhelming in my opinion, even though it's kind of welcoming for some people in like the Marvel fan community that, hey, you know what, you can't go wrong with 2 huge blockbusters such as Avengers movies back to back in a short span of 6 months. Giving it a year break kind of allows us to take a breather and, you know, look forward to the next Avengers film even more. Just having to wait like a short year. A year is really not that long. And I mean, as annoying as it is because of the Blade news recently being pushed back and the reports of it being like a horrible production mess, Mahershala Ali reportedly getting frustrated with the film, quote unquote. It's understandable as to why these movies got, you know, pushed back, but still it is pretty frustrating amongst the fan community. But all I can say is that, hey, you know what? If this is what's necessary to give us a good product, a very, very good product, then it's going to be worth the wait. Because I would rather have, you know, a production company such as like, you know, any other gaming company or a movie production company. I would rather have them take their time with a product than for them to release a rushed out product, because you can actually see the quality between a rush product and a product that's actually have been given time and care and love and attention that it deserves. So It sucks, the news, but it's understandable, and I want to know your opinion, guys. What are your thoughts about these movies getting delayed, pushed back significantly, some more than others? The only one that got pushed back by only a couple months was Deadpool 3, whereas Fantastic Four got pushed back about 8 months, 6 to 8 months. The Avengers Secret Wars, which would be the last one in the Infinity Saga and the only film to conclude the Multiverse Saga, Multiverse Saga, will be Secret Wars. That movie is going to conclude it, and it got pushed back an entire year. So you let me know your thoughts about that stuff, guys. Comment down below. Which movies are you looking forward to the most in the Multiverse Saga? Comment down below and let me know why, and let me know your thoughts about these news. Until next time, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.